For me, I'm pretty young. I'm 28 now. And I always wanted to be a young mom. I wanted to be a mom in her young 20s. I got married at 22, and so I was very much like, I'm going to get, pregnant really young, and that was my dream. And so when I wasn't able to get pregnant, being in my 30s trying to get pregnant has never been like something that I was like, yeah, I want to do. I know a lot of people are like, that's still young and that's normal now, especially nowadays, but that's not what I wanted. But I also knew that I needed help, and I needed to create a better life for myself and for my children, and create a better relationship with food, not only for me, but also for my children. They say you're like hyper fertile once you get this surgery, and a lot of people do get pregnant like oops babies during the 1 to 2 years after getting the surgery, because you're just hyper fertile. And a part of me really, really hopes that happens. A part of me really hopes that I get an oops baby, because that oops baby is not going to be an oops baby. That oops baby is going to be like my dream come true miracle. But of course, I want to make sure that I'm healthy and safe and, have a healthy pregnancy. I know that if I do get pregnant within the 1 to 2 years after getting the surgery, I would be a high risk pregnancy for the doctors, that they would have to I have to go to the doctors more often just to make sure I'm getting all the nutrients I need during the pregnancy. But that was one of the biggest reasons why I got the surgery. This is something very vulnerable that I'm sharing, and so I hope that you guys see that I'm trying to be as vulnerable as possible. But I want to let you guys into my journey, because I feel like if I saw somebody else online talking about this, being able to relate with someone else's story is something that's so beautiful. I don't want people to feel like they're the only ones out there that are experiencing things like this. For me, it's not been easy. My dreams haven't come to happen on my timing, but God, I know, is the author of everything. There's things that we have to do sometimes for God to then meet us as well. Like, he's not just going to, okay, I prayed for one thing and he's just going to make it happen. He needs to see action as well. And so I want to have a kid, and I've been struggling with this weight area of my life for so long. And so I did something about it, and I am praying and hoping that this thing is one of the main things that needed to happen for me to be able to achieve my dream, which is becoming a mom. And so that's one of the biggest reasons why I got the surgery. If you want to know the other reasons, go ahead and let me know in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to share my journey with you guys.